Ladies and gentlemen, now in this video we're going to have a bit of a play around with the buffed up version of Ebony Maw. So his ramp up has been made a little bit quicker. Also the degeneration from deterioration has been increased a little bit and scales up a little bit better as well. And also the amount of persistent charges has been increased from 1 to 5 if you complete all 3 missions in every single fight. So that's not really like too hard to do, but essentially it just means like a little bit more damage once you get him ramped up, and also a little bit more damage at the start of the fight. But he does need the awakened ability to see like a bit of a benefit from the buff, and that's why we're using the 4-star today at rank 3 and not the unawakened 6-star version of this champion. So let's jump in ASAP and have a little bit of fun with Ebony Maw. Get this man ramped up if we can. Let's try and place a oh, actually we don't need a Fury on the Hulk here, do we? But one thing I have noticed is, what is it, the increased speed in which Persuasion is applied to the opponent, because it just makes Falter go so much quicker. And a lot more uptime in these matchups where you're ramping up. You can see after that expiring, we are almost at another one now. So we're just going for some chain heavies here, actually. That's another thing I figured out of Ebony Maw today, is there's quite a nice like chain heavy potential in the corner. Go straight for a special 2 here. And then another combo straight into a special 2. So, you know, it wasn't really like the best matchup to start us off there. We did have the class disadvantage and also a large amount of resistance on that Hulk. But let's see, once we get this man up to 20 charges, is he going to be something a little bit spicy now? Probably not, man, but maybe he's going to be a little bit better than he was before. I imagine it's very, very hard to be worse. So let's go for this Cosmic Symbiote. See if we can generate the Fury off this. And then we need to nullify it to complete our first mission. Going with this. Oh, I didn't know he had a crit buff as well. Fantastic. Just need to cause him to falter. Right, wonderful. Dude, this matchup feels a lot quicker. But I guess it is a it's a cosmic, and it's not the most stacked opponent in the world. Go for another 5 combo, and that man is done for. So yeah, not too bad. And then we go into the next fight with 10 persistent charges, and the persistent charges immediately apply what is it, deterioration, which when you trigger your first degeneration kind of scales up the damage a little bit more. So once you've got 20, it should be a nice little chunk of damage toward the start of the fight. But again, bear in mind, this is only a 4-star rank 3, so that's not even a rank 4 4-star version of Ebony Maw. But, okay, that degeneration damage was, yeah, not at all impressive there. 51 per second. I guess we got the class disadvantage, though. Let's go for another 5 hits. I like seeing the fault a lot more quickly and frequently, and also it lasting, you know, having even more uptime in the cosmic matchups when you're ramping it up. Still, this man, you know, there are a lot of 3-star champions, 4-star rank 2s that have definitely outperformed Ebony Maw so far on some of the runs that I've done. But, yeah, I guess we did have class disadvantage in that one, to be fair. Now we're fully ramped up now, right? Got all 20 charges, man. Oh, it's going to be 20 stacks of, oh no, we've only got 15 at the moment. So, yeah, it's one more matchup to win, actually. Right, let's charge it heavy. Get that Fury. And then let's go in for a combo. Oh, I didn't mean to actually trigger her that high. Oops. Bit of a mistake there. Oh no, another limbo proc. Right, let's go for that. Please don't prog limbo again. Please. Oh, mate, come on. Right, let's just go in. Oh, no. Yeah, we almost got bad on that fight, man. That was just a bit of an awkward one with Ebony Maw with his power steel. Sometimes you just you don't line it up too well with the limbo procs there. But let's keep trucking forward, boys. We got the Ronin matchup now, so let's chuck a couple of health potions into Ebony Maw. Just get this man topped up. Right, that got stuck a minute there. So let's go into the Ronin matchup, guys. We got the class advantage. We have 20 persistent charges. What could go wrong here now? Absolutely nothing. Gonna be god tier damage. Look at that degeneration. Wow, that dealt some damage. It's like 30% of his health there. And then it's gone until you get him fully ramped up. Oh, that falter is nice. And then we're about to get another falter as well. Okay, that was a fun matchup, man. I enjoyed that one. 27 hits. He's still very far from the hardest hitting champion in the game, and once you get him like fully ramped up, I might have a little bit of a play around on Realm of Legends Winter Soldier, or maybe the Venom toward the end of this video, just so if we see if we can get that ramp a little bit higher. Let's go for the symbiote here. Bit more careful with this one. Okay, we've become focused. Getting those stacks of persuasion now. Still find him a very weird champion to play, man. That floating. Keep on missing those parries on this man. Okay, he can restore the falter. There we go, look at that. It's a nice chunk of, well, a better chunk of degeneration damage than it was before, once you detonate all of those. So yeah, it's alright, man. I don't know if Ebony Maw's going to be moving up the tier list, though. Just doesn't really seem like quite enough. But maybe there's some slightly more spicy stuff you could do if you fully max this dude out as a 5-star champion. Probably not suggested, but hey, someday, boys. If we get that 6-star awakened, might take this man up to rank 2. But I'm not overly convinced just yet to max out the 4-star. Degen, it does feel quite nice at the start of the fight. Once you complete those first 4 fights. But the problem is, in order to get that like nice little burst of degen at the start, you need to win 4 fights of Ebony Maw. And that in itself is probably not what a lot of people want to be doing. I would assume, but 26 hits. Again, it's a better performance. It's a nice little bonus chunk of damage. But I think Ebony Maw, he needed a little bit more than what they've given him. At least from what I'm feeling so far. But let's move on to Iron Man. It's a bit of a larger one with the Arc Overload node. I think if we just... Do we want to go for a special one? I guess we don't need to. Yeah, now we've got all the charges. There's very minimal benefit to doing that. Right, let's dodge this. Right, another heavy attack. Another heavy attack. And I think... Oh, no. Another heavy attack. Oh, I was a bit too late on that one, man. Okay, cool. Right, let's showcase that incredibly wonderful Special 3. I do really enjoy that falter mechanic, man. It's just such a fun little novelty when it comes to it. Okay, and now he's maxed out, so he's constantly going to be getting deterioration. And this is where you can capitalize on that a bit more if you want the degen from it. By just firing off special 2. So look at that. About 500 damage per second there. I think every time you get to a special 2, because they've also increased the rate that it applies, you're going to have anywhere between, by the look of it, about 8 to maybe 12 stacks. So yeah, it's a nice little piece of damage for those longer matchups. And when you are playing Ebony Maw, surprisingly, a lot of matchups turn into longer matchups. So 97 hits, still not the anywhere near the fastest kill on that Iron Man there. But let's see if we can go for this cosmic one, and then we got Maestro to deal with. I've also been playing. I could have been playing a little bit better. Let's put it that way. Let's go for this this cosmic symbiote here. It's getting beaten down a bit more than most 3-star maxed out champions we take on this run. Okay, 20 deterioration. Let's go, boys. Actually, I just need one heavy to trigger all this stuff. There we go, 82%. How much is he going down by? That's good, 20% off that degen. So much time on that falter against Cosmics, man. Right, 5 combos, straight into special 2. Ping, ping, ping. That man is down. Oh, I still love Ebony Maw's animations, man. This champion, animation-wise, still feels good to play. It's just the numbers, the source, just still, unfortunately, doesn't appear to be there. Let's go for Maestro, the ultimate test here. Because this one, I think we might be able to get to 100 persuasion. Oh no! Well, I learned a very valuable lesson about the what I can and can't get away with on that fight, man. It's just he clipped me toward the end of that falter. 29 hits though. We took off 12,000 there. We didn't have the start of the fight bonus though. But let's go for revive on Ebony Maw. A couple of health potions, and let's get this man down. Next try, boys. Next try. At least if you die, you can enjoy the benefit of that okay-ish degeneration after every single revive. Hopefully that gets some special too. Perfect. Right, I'm going to do this, just hopefully getting back special 2. Oh, mate. Boys, we're very, very close there. How many hits was that, though, against Maestro? I feel like it was still a little bit too many. 71. So combined with the first try, that's still like well over 100 hits, man. I think we'll... should we just quickly knock over Maestro with Corvus there, man? I don't want to use a Another revive just for the last 3,000. Gutted I couldn't get that sick Ebony Maw solo today, but I think that, well, it speaks to me as a player, man, but also to the apparent lack of firepower on Ebony Maw still. It'd be really nice if he had the, what is it, the falter increased duration against cosmics and also universal characters like the collector, Maestro, because that'd be a really good piece of utility for those fights, man. I think that would have been a nice thing to add as well. But let's also test this man out against the Venom in Act 4 and see how he performs against a bigger cosmic foe where he does have the class advantage. Now, as well, to the best of my memory, this Venom has about 76,000 hit points if you go for him. So it's kind of on the level of a lot of different opponents in Act 5. So let's see how this fight goes for Ebony Maw. Oh, goodness. It's not getting those parries, man. There we go, mate. 481 per tick. Special 2, max deterioration. Right, I think we should have 15 stacks as well by the time, or 16, okay. Oh no! Bro, it's got demolished there. It was still, what was it? Well over 100 hits. To get about, oh my goodness, what is that? About 60,000 hit points down. At least there's a small damage increase. But it seems like it was nowhere near enough to really make much of a difference when it comes to Ebony Maw. I still think this champion is just miles off being like a good and viable champion that you want to play in a lot of endgame content. And his utility, I still really like the falter, I like the power steal on the heavy attack, but everything else is just still really, really underwhelming. So, D for effort. I just that's how I'm feeling at the moment, man. It just feels like it's going to be a bit more annoying on defense, but on offense, it just doesn't really feel like anything meaningful has changed with this rebalance of Ebony Maw. So, I'm a little disappointed, man. I wanted him to have a bit more, firepower, a little bit more excitement, but I think the damage output is still just very sad and very unrewarding for Ebony Maw. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you like the changes to Ebony Maw, or do you feel like not really much has changed. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you did enjoy today's revisiting Ebony Maw after the buff video. Please do smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.